SolidWorks electrical routing enables engineers to integrate electrical and mechanical design right up front in the design process, where changes can be made easily. Bills of materials, connection information, and wire lengths are calculated automatically. Since the electrical routing and mechanical design can occur simultaneously, you can be sure that all the cables and harnesses will fit correctly. This will eliminate routing problems during assembly. SolidWorks electrical routing streamlines the routing workflow. For example, SolidWorks provides auto-routing of wires using your existing from-to wire list, which can be read into SolidWorks. Then SolidWorks will look for components with the same name as the components found on the schematic. SolidWorks recognizes single and multi-pin connections and automatically develops connections, so wiring is fast and accurate. For routing complex harnesses, SolidWorks enables some manual interaction for on-the-fly customization. This allows wires that connect adjacent components to be combined or merged together, as they would be in the actual manufactured harness. Selecting the guidelines in one of the components will merge all the components at one end of the route. Then you can complete the route from that point using the Auto Route tools. If the wire route is already known and the clips and components are already placed, the Auto Route enables you to automate the routing of the wires by simply selecting the guidelines and the clips through which the wires will pass. In this way, SolidWorks lets you automatically route the wires, but still provides flexibility, so you can decide how you want to group the wires in a harness. With SolidWorks, you can determine the wire path and easily modify the wire and cable lengths in order to provide extra cable and wire lengths for servicing and assembling electrical components and PC boards. SolidWorks also provides for the creation of and routing through conduit. SolidWorks makes routing wires through large assemblies fast and easy with its selection of powerful large assembly management tools, including the selective opening of assembly components, lightweight assemblies, and display states. By using Microsoft Excel, you can easily create and customize your own library of standard cables. Here, a 300 mm length of Category 5 cable with RJ45 connectors is required. SolidWorks allows you to insert the connectors, and the route is created automatically. The specified length is maintained if the cable is adjusted. Another benefit of using electrical routing in SolidWorks is the ability to automatically flatten a 3D harness and then create a harness drawing. With SolidWorks, you can detail a harness in an engineering drawing that conveys all the information required for manufacturing. Here is a harness assembly in 3D. This 3D view is great for understanding where the connectors will sit in 3D. Now let's flatten the harness assembly, which is much like flattening a sheet metal part. The flattened harness appears as a configuration of the harness assembly, with all the individual segment lengths shown. If you need to further prepare the flattened harness model, the harness can be edited. Wire segments can be moved, flipped, and resized to ensure the harness fits within the drawing sheet. This is very easy to do, since editing the harness is like editing a SolidWorks sketch. Dragging the wire segments makes it easy to lay out the drawing. You can stretch the harness out as needed for display purposes. However, all the actual 3D wire lengths, based on the original 3D model, will be used in the wire length calculations, so there is no need to worry that you are changing any of the wire lengths here. Now, make a drawing of the harness. Just drag out the front view and display all the tables. Using a 3D harness gives you many benefits, like shaded or detailed views. We now have all the information required to manufacture this harness: the bill of materials, wire length, and connectivity information. 3D cable and wire routing capabilities in SolidWorks brings a whole new level of detail to your designs. By helping you get your routed systems correct the first time, SolidWorks electrical routing shortens design time and reduces costs.